Fucking 100 mil. Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 10 of the Mobile Only Road to 100 mil. I'm starting this episode with some cooking life. As you can see, I'm buying a bunch of potatoes and a bunch of butter.
Plain butter.
As you know, I have a lot of raw fish I would like to cook, but I would like to be higher cooking level so I don't burn them first. And you can actually make the slightest of profits by baking potatoes and by putting butter on a baked potato. In fact, the majority of the potato making process, from the raw potato to like a tuna potato, you can make some profit off of. The problem is, as you can see, buying it can be a little slow because not everybody's selling a bunch of raw potatoes, and not everybody's buying like the middle ingredients. So selling back these potatoes with butter may not go well. But I'm gonna start this episode with a bunch of cooking here, as you can see. Some of the potatoes have purchased, which means I could go start cooking them. I don't really need the cooking gauntlets and the Hosidius range for these potatoes, but in the long run, I am going to be cooking those fish too, so I'm actually going to go get my Hosidius favor, and I think I'm just going to do the Hosidius favor for now, even though I don't have the cooking gauntlets yet. I'll save those for a little later in the episode. First of all, I want to do Client of Kourend. If you didn't know, this will double any of the favor that you're getting while on Zaya. It's also going to give me like a book that can, I think it'll skip the first 20% of whichever house I choose. I'm not going to use that book for Hosidius, because Hosidius is quick, but I'm going to speed through this quest. That way it'll be half as long to get my Hosidius favor. This will be Client of Kourend finish. Again, I'm not going to use that 20% on Hosidius. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use it on yet. Probably between Archaeus and Piscarilius, but I don't plan on getting any of those to 100 yet, so I'm just going to save the book, believe it or not. Once this is done, though, I was figuring I'd be done with the dialogue by then. You also get 2 lamps, which I believe I'm going to throw into Slayer. I'm trying to get a higher Slayer level in general. Usually want to go for like one of the slowest skills, so something like rune crafting wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I only have 1 rune crafting, so it's not really going to be worth it overall. I'm just going to grab some Slayer XP out of it. Alright, I'm in my way to the fields. I'm going to start my Hosidius favor. This will get a couple of farming levels out of the way too, which there is some money making involved in farming, I guess. I could do some herb runs in this series, but I don't have a lot of farming plans for this series. It's nice to get a jump start though. I only need 5% favor here, and then I can move on to fertilizer, so this won't last too long. Oh, looks like I grabbed 1 extra farming level before getting out of here. Free farming coming in hot. And I just need, there it is. That's actually pretty solid timing. That's 5% Hosidius favor. I can now make fertilizer, which I need compost and saltpeter for, so I am going to head to the grain exchange and go buy some supplies. This says I only have half of what I need. I kind of figured I would only need half thanks to the Client of Kourend. Was I wrong in this case? Is that only... Nice. 52.5% favor. Let's go buy some more compost. Is this enough for you, clerk? That'll be 100% Hosidius favor, and I now can use the Hosidius range. Though again, that's not going to make any difference on these potatoes that I'm about to cook, but eventually that will matter for a bunch of the fish that I want to cook. So I might as well get it out of the way and just use this range for current cooking goals. Let me run over there first. So I have a lot of potatoes to cook. Basically all these potatoes plus using the pats of butter on them is going to get me to 70 cooking. As you can see, not all of them are purchased yet, but the rest, like 1,700 or so potatoes, should buy by the time that I'm done cooking them. You actually don't have to use the potato on the range, as I just realized as I was doing it. But I will have to use the potatoes on the pats of butter, or preferably vice versa, so that I don't accidentally eat the potatoes. Plus, when it comes to mobile life, I've definitely messed up when like banking, thinking my bank interface would be open when I go to tap on something and accidentally eat it or sip it. So, long story short, I don't think I'm going to come out of this with as many potatoes as I started with. Probably going to eat a few along the way. Really making sick cooking gains over here, everybody. Almost done cooking all these potatoes, and now I'm going to be adding some butter to it, believe it or not. Like I said, this entire process, all the way up to like having a potato and tuna on it, does profit. So I'll be making a little money out of this, but mostly I just wanted to get to a cooking level that I won't burn any of my fish, and I can get the extra profit from them. So I went with some lower level cooking money makers. Looks like I'm already set up for 14 on the X option. Just clicking done when it's not, with nothing in there, doesn't do anything. That's ridiculous. Alright, 14 pats of butter, 14 potatoes. Just gotta make sure that I'm using the butter on the potato so I don't eat that many. And I will see you in 9,700 potatoes. 70 cooking achieved. This was about where I wanted to get with the potatoes before I started cooking the tuna and swordfish. I only needed 59 to stop burning tuna here, but I'll need 76 to not burn the tuna with this range and the gauntlets. Also an FYI, the gauntlets don't help with the tuna, but I'm good enough level that I won't burn the tuna, and by the time I'm done cooking all of them, I should be about 76 cooking, so I won't burn any of the swordfish either. I'm going to wrap up the rest of these potatoes, though, and we're going to do a few other things before cooking, because obviously I don't have the gauntlets yet, so I can't move on to tuna quite yet. First of all, selling off these potatoes, probably going to be a slow thing. Again, who is just buying a bunch of potatoes with butter? But it is going to be a slight profit from what I bought them for, so I'm willing to wait a little bit. Maybe not insanely long, so I'm going to mess with prices and let these sit for a bit. Also, I'm going to be buying some construction stuff because I want to get some construction gains. I'd like to get up to 47 construction so I can make the Eagle Lectern and start making some telly tabs for a bit of magic XP and a bit of profit while I'm at it. It's a small investment to get construction up. Clearly, I'm not going to make any money with just these planks, but in the long run, we'll get some cash from the magic life and some magic XP out of it, which is kind of nice. Plus, in general, higher construction level is good to have. Having a high-level POH in the long run is very helpful. Not gonna lie, I thought that mobile construction would be a little bit worse than it is. It'd be kind of nice to have a mouse, right-click, left-click action, but so far so good on construction life. Moving on to some oak planks here now, which will be a little bit faster, and I don't have to deal with the nails. Plus, I've just been going to unnote my planks at Feel right outside here, which I'm going to go get a cook at level 30, I believe. In fact, that'll probably be the next clip for you guys. Let's just move on to that. The cook, one of the rudest NPCs in the entire game. I am about to pay this lady to basically belittle me the entire time I do construction. And that's because I kind of like it, I'm not going to lie. I could wait till 40 to get the butler since I'm just going to 47. I won't be at the demon butler yet, but I might as well just get the cook now, I figure, and I probably could switch at level 40 to the butler, but it's going to be quick, these last handful of levels, especially with the servants, so I might not. Where are my planks, lady? There they are. Really? More cash? She's very polite when she's asking for money, I'm not going to lie. A lot of thank you, sirs, in that case. Go ahead and get 18 more planks for me, though. I don't think I need it. I think I said 18, too, not 16. 47 construction complete. That is at the end of that, actually. I can now make the Teak Lectern, which, yeah, there it is. The Ogle Eagle. Oh my god. I just said Ogle Eagle. I've said Teak. I don't even know what this Lectern is anymore. Let me go buy the supplies for it and make it. Hold on. Alright, the Lectern is built. I'm going to be making Lumbridge teleports. They're currently the most expensive of the three that I can make here, Lumbridge, Varrock, and Falador. And they do give some pretty solid XP. They're all pretty close in price. It doesn't matter too much, but I got 4,000 soft clay, so this will be my AFK content for a little bit. It's only a few hours worth of it, but definitely some AFK hours here. Probably gonna get some Slayer done in the meantime when it comes to non-AFK action. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This is what we do now? Startle me? That's the kind of footage we get? What the fuck, dude?
Some of the viewers are saying you have a hairy chest.
What?
Your chest. They say it's hairy.
I do have a hairy chest, so?
Well, we think you should shave it then.
Want me to shave it?
Yep, apparently they might like it better.
How about this? How about this? Don't film me getting out of the shower. Yeah, so my plan for Slayer got messed up a little bit in this episode. I got a troll task, and I would like to do ice trolls on Jatizo. Bring the cannon over there, get some fast XP overall, but I had to do Frenetic Trials first. Bit of a lengthy quest, but overall, really not that difficult, obviously, so decided to get it done rather than fight just some regular trolls. Afterwards, did get the troll task done. Actually got some solid drops from it too, and good XP, so that's a little bit different from lower level Slayer. But then I realized that I want to get Family Crest done by the end of the episode, and I need 59 magic for that. You can boost it, but I'm in the 40s, so the amount of Slayer that I got done was pretty minimal. I went right back to some house tabs. Excuse me, I'm making Lumbridge tabs. Eventually I want to do house tabs, spoiler alert, but just fucking making telly tabs for some magic XP. 'Cause I need it. I need the magic levels ASAP. I wanted to get some range levels from Slayer, but turns out I need some magic levels right now. That is 55 magic and not quite wrapping up the soft clay, but it's high enough magic level that I could boost my way to 59 with just a magic potion and be able to complete the family crest and get those gauntlets. I am going to finish up the tabs though. I might as well do the rest of this soft clay and go sell this off for some profit, then go ahead and try to get my gauntlets. This is going to be the last batch of Lumbridge teleports, which means I can go sell them off in a bit. Pretty solid magic XP making teletabs. I think I'm going to do another round of them in the future. Maybe get that construction level up. I think I need 67 to make the lectern for house tabs. And house tabs tend to be the best profit, though not as good in terms of XP. So maybe I'll lean for something with slightly better XP too, just to get a higher magic level out of it. But I am going to go sell these tabs and go work on some questing life. Alright, I've mentioned it a million times. Family Crest quests. Yeah, you guys already know. I need these gauntlets, so let me wrap this up. Here's the reason I needed higher magic level. You have to use Fire Blast on... You have to use each of the blasts on Chronozone here, so sip this potion. I can go ahead and Fire Blast, and then use one of each. And then you only have to use one, so we're all good to go. Here is the end of the Family Crest. This guy's about to hand me some steel gauntlets, so actually I gotta run over to Caleb, the guy in Catherby, the cook. He will turn these into some cooking gauntlets for me. And then I can finally cook up those fish that I fished all that time ago. Thank you, Caleb, for helping me out with my gauntlets. Yes, go for it, my friend. Beautiful. Cooking gauntlets achieved. I'm not going to be done with questing quite yet. I think I'm going to squeeze one more in there, and that is going to be the Lost City. Mostly I want to unlock the next Slayer Master, though I can't use the next Slayer Master quite yet. I need higher combat, but... Also, this will get me the ability to use the Dragon Longsword and the Dragon Dagger, which is a little more important. And just in general, access to Xanris is pretty solid, and you kind of want to get this quest done sooner than later. Just things like Fairy Rings and whatnot afterwards with, shoot, can't think of the name. Fairy Tale and whatnot. Fairy Tale Part 2, Fairy Tale Part 1. Said those backwards, don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's just move on to the next clip. I suppose I could just save spot this thing if I'm using magic. This is going to be Lost City complete. Last quest that I'm going to do for today, too. A handful of quest points and access to Xanris, which is pretty big. I can't use the Slayer Master yet. I need a few more combat levels, but for the upcoming Slayer life, I will be using Xanris very soon. Alright, everybody, this is going to be the final scene of the episode. I have moved back on to the cooking life. We started with cooking. We're ending with cooking. Though, the next episode, I guess we'll start with cooking too, but I'm going to open up the next episode by having these tuna done and the swordfish that are in my bank complete, and being able to sell those off, and basically doing a cash check. For the last, like, 3 or 4 episodes, not all of my bank value has been in cash, so it's been kind of hard to get a decent progress check, so that's what I'll probably start the next episode with. But for Between Episode Life, I got a lot of cooking gains coming up, so I am getting right on that. But that's going to wrap up this episode. I believe that's it. I appreciate you all for watching this one. A lot of cooking involved, which a lot of people don't look at cooking as a decent moneymaker, and that's probably the best way to put it, is it is a decent moneymaker. It's pretty AFK, and I could actually get a 99 in this series without making all of my money from one skill by doing it through cooking, so I might do some extra cooking just to get a skill cape, but then only, you know, I don't want to make like 50 mil off of just one method, so I wouldn't want to do a 99 with like rune crafting or something that was a solid moneymaker, plus who wants, you know, to do 99 rune crafting. But for now, I got a bunch of tuna, a bunch of swordfish to cook, so I'm heading out. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Yo, what level you need to catch these fish? Alright, everybody, that is going to wrap it up for tonight. I had a good time overall. Pretty solid stream, but I am headed to bed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. But first, a couple hours of that mobile life.